Cyberpunk, masterpiece, masterclass, the hypest anime in the current moment. And yet for some reason, I just can't find myself to enjoy the show. So far it's been 2 weeks, 2 goddamn weeks, and I'm not done with the show yet. I don't know what's wrong. I have some speculations of why I'm not liking the show as much, but it's a struggle because I'm literally trying to find every single way to like the show, enjoy it. And I'm not saying like everything is terrible or anything like that, but it's not meeting the standard that was set to by the hype, you know. And I think that's the first issue. It's the standards and the hype. When I see all the videos, masterpiece, this is insane, you know, I don't know, am I wrong for this? But when you see those titles, when you see hype around a show like that, I'm expecting some type of like iconic like Attack on Titans level shit, you know? Like that's what I'm expecting, like nothing less. Like if I'm seeing titles like that, I'm just expecting like somewhere near, I don't know, like peak One Piece, I don't know, some shit. like I don't know what else to say. Like that's the bar that is set when I see hype like that. Like that's what it means to be a masterpiece. Like if I'm gonna see masterpiece in the title, that's what I'm expecting. But yeah, that's probably one of the biggest issues, is it does not meet that standard for me. So it's like it's kind of ruined the rest of the show. It probably did. Like it's probably one of the main aspects, is that it's the hype. The hype is really messing up all the expectations I'm having. And oh man, that's why I really don't look into like animes and in terms of social media and how like other people hype up the show and what their opinions are, because it really messes up my expectations and it just messes up the experience. Like when I find a show that I have zero expectations on and I'll watch it, you know, I get a full like genuine reaction to it, and it actually feels like unexpected, you know. Like when you actually see something and it's just unexpected, it's just so different. Like it's just a totally different experience. But when you expect greatness, you know, it's like you start, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just start over analyzing like the episode, I guess, or just waiting for like the big moment because I'm like expecting it to come. So yeah, that's one element. And this is gonna be more of a rant style video. Like I'm just gonna be ranting, so I'm just talking from the top of my head. Another thing, as I'm talking, I'm starting to realize more and more of why I believe I'm not liking the show as much. It's probably because it's like only like 10 episodes. That's probably another reason. And maybe if it was longer and it was able to flesh out more of the characters, then I'd probably be more invested, because this show made me realize that I actually do care about the characters more than the plot. Like the crew, like Bane and the other characters, I said Bane, I mean characters like Maine and the other characters in the crew, I don't know, it's like I don't really care as much about them, like about their deaths. Like I saw their deaths and my face was stoic. Like I had a stoic expression. Like I didn't have no reaction, nothing. Like it's good for the plot. Like I'm not saying like the plot doing that is bad, but the execution, it's not even like the execution was bad either. It was just the character themselves, I wasn't as invested yet into them to then feel impacted by their deaths, you know. Like maybe other than David and Lucy, I just don't really care as much. And I believe the reason why is because of the surface level understanding of the others. You know, I didn't really get to learn much about like their past that led them to this point, you know, like their goals maybe, or like just something that gets me more like an emotional connection, like that makes their death more impactful. Maybe they had like a dream, same as Lucy, you know, or they were looking for someone and joining and becoming an Edgerunner was the only way to, you know, find that person or something. Or maybe they were like lost in life until they became an Edgerunner, and then, you know, like just because they did hinted that, well, to become an edge runner, like you kind of need to have like a rough life, like you need to have basically nothing. Like this is such a risky job and everything. Like this, it seems like you need to have some type of backstory, or life needs to go completely wrong or something like that to become an edge runner. So yeah, just I was expecting more, like a deeper understanding of the other characters, but because of the lack of that, I just didn't get to feel any type of way when it comes to their deaths, even if they had some type of like a small little speech, or David felt away. Even if David felt away, you know, it didn't really make a difference to me. You know. But yeah, that's probably the main two aspects. I don't know, I'm still not even done with the show yet. I'm like up to episode 8 right now, and I guess there's a time skip, and like David is now like big big boss guy. But oh, speaking of David, oh my god, David, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think I'm just not into his type of character archetype too. And maybe this is just a personal thing for me, but maybe I'm just not into the whole like very immature do whatever, like reckless type. And what I mean is I actually do like the reckless type of archetype character, but in terms of like being reckless and doing reckless stuff for no reason, or just for like a very immature reason, yeah, that's mainly it. Like very immature reason. Like if a character is very reckless and it's for like a very good reason, like it's because of like a moral belief or something, you know, then like I really connect with that. But if this someone's doing something reckless because you like somebody, you know, it's like, I'm like, god damn it, like I'm like damn, bro, that's just not it for me. Like, and I think this is what happened to me with David, and why like I still probably connect with David more than the others, because of course he's the main character and has the most screen time, but still, like, it's still not that much, you know. It's still not that much. But yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, that was my little rant from a year ago. If you guys noticed, if you haven't noticed, this anime, I said anime, this show came out the exact same day a year ago, September 13th, 2022. You know, to be honest, I didn't even remember I had this rant saved in my PC, this recording here, until like a couple of days ago. So I think it was a sign that was a perfect time to release it on the exact same day a year later. To be honest, I think I still have the same thought even ever since back then as well, especially since I finished the whole season, of course. I know in the rant I said I stopped at episode 7, but nah, I finished it. Still have the same thoughts and concerns. But you know, instead of arguing about whether the show is good or not in the comments, just state your reasons, you know, just have a discussion and let you state your reasons why you believe it good, or what you would do to improve the show, you know, what's your overall thoughts, what you like, what you don't like, you know, what do you think I was wrong about and stuff, and why, like, it actually explain why you think I was wrong and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, let's have a discussion in the comment section, and yeah, thanks for watching.